Hey, what's up guys? I'm back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a short review of the Android 4.1.2 Premium Suite software update for the AT&T version of the Galaxy S3. So let's get started. Alright, so as you know, if you've been sitting around waiting for the Android 4.2 or 4.3 update for the Galaxy S3, you know that it hasn't come out. However, if you do have the AT&T version of the Galaxy S3, you do have somewhat of an update, and it's the Android 4.1.2, which is the Premium Suite, which adds quite a few features. I'm not going to go over all of them right now. I'm just going to go over about 7 or 8 of some of the most important ones. Alright, so the first one that I'm going to go over is multi-window, and you get that, you can see actually across the top here the multi-window feature. So you want to make sure that that's on, and what that does is it gives you the ability to do true multitasking. So what you see here is you'll see this little tab and you pull it over, and actually the way you start accessing that is you long press your back button and then it appears over here and you populate it. You can go through here. If you notice at the bottom there's an edit button, and you can go down through here and arrange these apps in whatever order that you want. So if you wanted to use 2 of the apps on here, what you do, say for instance, alright, so if I want to look at something on YouTube, what I'd do is I'd long press the YouTube button and pull that over, and then if I want to look at something on Facebook, I'd long press it and drag it over. And so now you see I've got 2 windows going here at the top. So you've got YouTube at the top and Facebook at the bottom. And that's your true multitasking. So it's a really nice feature. It's something that came over from the Galaxy Note 2. And it's nice to be able to get some of these features coming over to the phone that we have now, the Galaxy S3, which has been out I guess a better part of, well, a little over a year now. So it's nice to get some of those features. It's nice that Samsung does still think about the customers with older devices. Now the second feature that came on here is Paper Artist. I'm sure most of you guys already know about this, but this is a app where you can take different pictures that you may already have in here and just add different lenses and different filters to them, basically changing the color. I'm not going to go through and pull up brand new pictures to show you. What I'll do is I'll just show you one that I already did, that I saved in my gallery. Give me just a second here. Alright, so this is a picture. I don't know how well it comes out, but it still looks like the actual picture of me that I took. But what this is a picture of me colored in with the Paper Artist, and it's really nice. I mean, it's not a major feature that you're going to use, but it's something nice to do, to doodle around with different pictures and stuff and send them to people. So that's a nice feature. I like that. The next thing that they did is they redesigned the gallery layout. Matter of fact, alright, so you see it's laid out here. And you also have the option, if you hit this button here in the upper corner, it does them in this layout, so you can just roll them forward and pick whichever picture you want to look at. Also, you can do it again and it kind of brings them up in a swirl, and so you just advance through it like that. And then finally you hit it the last time and it brings it back to that original layout. So that's a nice look as far as the new layout of the gallery. The next thing is Page Buddy. Now, Page Buddy must be turned on through your settings. So what you do is you pull down here, you go into your settings, and then you go into Display. And you want to make sure Page Buddy is on. Now you can't right off the bat just swipe that on like that. What you'd have to do is you'd have to press the Page Buddy button and it comes in here, and then you can swipe that on. And then you want to check earphones. Now basically what this does is this gives you contextual home pages. So like, say for instance, if I want to listen to music. You see how my home screen is now. Watch what happens when I put my headphones in. You already know when you put headphones in before, you get the headphones icon in the notification tray. But watch what happens to my home screen. Alright, so now you get a contextual home page that goes straight to music. And then you see at the bottom all of my buttons have changed, and it's now buttons that you can use headphones with the music player, video player, your phone, YouTube, and then you've got the apps tray. So that's a really nice feature. It just launched straight into your music player, and it does that for different things. So that's really nice. Moving on to the next feature, there's a feature known as Smart Rotation. So you access that through Settings, and again Display, and you will go down to make sure your well, actually first you want to make sure that Screen Rotation is on, otherwise you won't be able to select it. Then go back into Settings, Display, and you will come down to Smart Rotation, and see it's already checked here. Now you have to check that. It's going to be off by default, but what it says is that screen orientation adjusts to your angle of sight. I'm not going to go in and display it, but basically, you know, whatever way that you're sitting, or you could be laying down watching something on the phone, what it does is it uses the camera to look at you and detect which angle you're sitting or laying at, and then it adjusts the angle to the line of sight that you're looking at. Another feature that I noticed, if you notice before, your lock screen used to only support news and I believe it was stocks down here. Well, now it supports Facebook posts if you swipe that up. Now the way you do that, of course, is you go into your settings and you go down to your lock screen, and then lock screen options, and then you're come into information ticker, content type, and see you have the option to choose news, stock, or Facebook. So what I did was I set it on Facebook, and this is an actual update, because for my phone for the longest I was not able to get anything in the ticker. What would actually happen is if I tried to swipe this up, it would say that the information is not able to be read, and if I try, and it would also say that I need to select the country. So if I pressed it to select the country, it would restart the phone every single time. Well, ever since this new update, I'm now at least able to see Facebook posts. So, alright, that's fine. And the last thing that I want to mention, one of the things that I was hearing about that was supposed to come as a result of this phone, or this update, was improved battery life. And I have to tell you, I've had this now, had the update on here for the better part of a day or so, and I have not noticed any change. You know, if you're using the Galaxy S3, you already know that sometimes it's like watching water get poured out of a bucket. I mean, the battery just drains. And since this update, I haven't noticed any difference. And if you notice, I'm not using my regular battery. I'm using my extended Zero Lemon 7300 milliamp hour battery. So that's what I'm using to get better battery life. I haven't noticed anything with this new update. Alright guys, so that's my take on these some of the new features of the Android 4.1.2 Premium Suite. Let me know what you guys think, what your favorite features are, and I'd look to hear from you guys in the comment section. And thanks for watching. Later.